Hello, I'm Jeremy, and welcome to another episode of Jeremy U's Music Reviews. I listen to music and you hear my thoughts. We're 2 months into 2023, and in that time, a lot of anticipated albums have been released. Let's talk about some of them.
But with you, it's always my fault and your short views, just like a time bomb. And I think you should take a second just to look at your reflection, baby. Maybe you're the problem.
I've had an interesting relationship with Ava Max, at least in terms of her music. Her debut single, Sweet But Psycho, was good, but it felt like something was missing. Then I heard Kings and Queens, and even though that one lyric is kind of awkward, you know the one, it was still a really good song that made me want to listen to more of Ava's stuff. Then there was My Head and My Heart, which is an enjoyable bop that used its sample effectively. Not Your Barbie Girl, which, while not as good as the song it interpolated, is still a decently effective song, and her collab with Tiesto, The Motto, which is a perfectly solid tune that I plan to go more in detail on once I review Tiesto's upcoming album Drive. Stay tuned for that. And then the lead single for Max's sophomore album, Diamonds and Dancefloors, made everything click into place. Said lead single, Maybe You're the Problem, is a fantastic song with phenomenal 80s production, beautiful vocals from Max, and really interesting and unique lyrics that paint a compelling picture. But does the rest of Diamonds and Dancefloors match the amazingness of its lead single? No, but it's still really good. Million Dollar Baby is a solid opening track with an infectious beat, cool vocals from Ava, and decent lyrics. Ghost is a solid banger with decent production, fantastic vocals from Ava, and really enjoyable lyrics. Weapons has awesome production, crisp vocals, and fantastic lyrics. Sleepwalker has very atmospheric and funky production. Weapons has awesome production, crisp vocals, and fantastic lyrics. The title track is a fantastic banger with incredible production, amazing vocals from Max, and fantastic lyrics. One of Us is an awesome song with really solid production, fantastic vocals from Max, and great lyrics. Hold Up, Wait a Minute has a toe-tapping groove, nice vocals and cool lyrics, and The Dark has fantastic production, crisp vocals, and infectious lyrics. Cold as Ice is a very cool track with fantastic production, snazzy vocals, and enjoyable lyrics. And Dancing's Done is a solid closer with great production, cool vocals from Max, and solid lyrics to end the album. Diamonds and Dancefloors, while not the most memorable album of the new year, is still a really solid and fun LP. The production is great, Ava Max sounds fantastic, and the lyrics are pretty solid. If you like fun retro dance tunes, give it a listen, as it has some solid options. Doesn't reinvent the wheel, but still a solid listen nonetheless. Good job, Max.
Everything I want is everything you got. So not before you come over, relax.
Sam Smith is an artist that I respect more than I actually like. They're very talented and have made some legit fantastic songs, like Latch, Diamonds, How Do You Sleep, and Dancing with a Stranger. But they're not really one of my go-to artists. Sam's more of an artist that I go, oh, they're alright, and never really think about again. And after the mediocre Love Me More and the absolutely, unholy, I was skeptical as to whether Smith's new album, Gloria, would pull through. But thankfully, I was proven wrong, as Gloria is actually pretty decent. Love Me More is a pretty opener with fine production, bland Sam Smith vocals, and okay but not amazing lyrics. I'm Not Here to Make Friends is an infectious bop with awesome production from Calvin Harris, phenomenal vocals from Sam and Jessie Reyes, and really cool lyrics. Unholy is a song that I definitely get the appeal of, and respect for its ambition and for giving a trans person and a non-binary person a #1 hit. Plus, Any Enemy of That POS Troll the One is a friend of mine. But it suffers from production that's both too weird and not weird enough. A fine but not great verse from Kim Petras, really bad lyrics, and Sam Smith just not fitting this kind of song at all. Hurting Interlude and Dorothy's Interlude are both solid interludes that fit the atmosphere of the album effectively. Gimme is a really cool track with soothing production, great vocals from Smith, Coffee, and Jessie Reyes, and solid lyrics. No God is a beautiful track with incredible production, awesome vocals from Smith, and fantastic lyrics. The title track is a decently elegant tune with some nice production, phenomenal gospel vocals, and great lyrics. How to Cry is an awesome track with soothing production, passionate vocals from Smith, and heart-wrenching lyrics. And Who We Love is a really nice closing track with fantastic production, great vocals from Smith and Ed Sheeran, and really cool lyrics to close the album with. Like Diamonds and Dancefloors, Gloria is far from an Album of the Year contender, but it is a relatively solid and personal album. The production is soothing and catchy for the most part, Sam sounds incredibly elegant and charismatic, the features aren't remarkable but serve their jobs well, and the lyrics are very interesting and reflect Sam's vision. Not really an album that you need to go out of your way to listen to, but if you can find it on your streaming service or music streaming service or need to kill some time, give Gloria a listen. Pretty solid work, Smith. Keep it up.
Sex symbol, a black seminole. A sex symbol, the black seminole.
Lil Yachty is a very fascinating artist. I found out about Lil Boat from his involvement with Broccoli by Dram, but he didn't really capture my attention until I found out about his involvement with I Spy by Kyle. And after listening to a lot of his stuff since then, I've gained a sort of fondness for Lil Boat. He has a very likable personality, a willingness to experiment, and whenever he's providing a guest verse, it's almost always going to be fire. But while his features are generally good, Lil Boat's solo stuff is a massive mixed bag. There are some good Yachty solo tracks. Bring It Back is a fun disco groove. Count Me In is an enjoyable bop with awesome production from Pierre Bourne. Oprah's Bank Account is a decent toe tapper. A-Hole is an absolute banger with a killer hook from Oliver Tree. Love Music is a very sweet love song. Poland friggin' slaps, although I wish it was a bit longer. And Final Form is an absolute bop from a pretty mediocre mixtape. But then you have tracks like Minnesota, which I know a lot of people love, but I personally think is insanely annoying. Pardon Me, which is a solid song, but Future carries it so hard that it's not even funny. And of course, Peekaboo, the song where Lil Yachty doesn't realize that a cello isn't an instrument that you blow. So, yeah, my relationship with Lil Yachty's music is complicated, to say the least. But now we have Yachty's 5th studio album, Let's Start Here. And wow, this is fantastic. The Black Seminole is a fantastic opening track with some incredibly beautiful and immersive production, awesome Lil Boat vocals, and really cool lyrics. We Saw the Sun is a fantastic vibe with some incredibly creative and unique production, phenomenal vocals, and great lyrics. Running Out of Time has really boppin' production, awesome vocals from Lil Yachty and Justin Sky, and really solid lyrics. Say Something is a pretty solid track with a groovy beat, neat vocals, and interesting lyrics. Failure is an incredible spoken word track with some truly fantastic production, soothing vocals from Boat, and amazing lyrics. Failure is an incredible spoken word track with some truly fantastic production, soothing vocals from Boat, and amazing lyrics. Pretty is an immaculate vibe with immersive production, amazing vocals from Boat and Fushi, and phenomenal lyrics. The Ride is a fantastic track with infectious and soothing production, great vocals from Boat and Tizo Touchdown, and fantastic lyrics. The Zone is a beautiful song with some truly incredible production, fantastic vocals, and great lyrics. The Alchemist, like the producer of the same name, is absolutely fantastic with some great production, infectious boat vocals, nice vocals from Fushi once again, and good lyrics. I've Officially Lost Vision has fantastic production, great vocals from Boat and Diana Jordan, and incredible lyrics. And Reach the Sunshine is a really solid closer with soothing production, lovely vocals from Lil Boat and Daniel Caesar, and interesting lyrics to end the album. Where the previous two albums in this video weren't amazing, but were still pretty solid, Let's Start Here is a legit masterpiece. Lil Boat is on top form. The features are great. The lyrics are cool, and don't even get me started on this S-tier production. This rapid genre shift was a massive risk for the Boatmeister, and it paid off in spades, to the point where no matter how much I praise this album, I can't really do it justice. Let's Start Here is really one of those records that you'd have to listen to yourself in order to fully appreciate. And keep in mind, I'm saying that about an album from the guy who said, "All my ladies come in pairs like balls in my nutsack." Even as a Lil Yachty appreciator, I was really blown away by this project, and I have to give Lil Yachty massive props for making such an incredible LP. Great album, check it out. Also, I don't get why so many people hate this cover. I personally think it looks really cool, captures the experimental vibe of the album well, and be honest, if you saw an album with this cover, you'd buy it out of sheer curiosity.
God makes 5'9" brown eyes and a sundress, loves Tim McGraw and a small town accent. Ain't no way that me and this truck made her fall in love.
So, Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line is going solo. Neat. Did it work out? Actually, yes. The lead single, 5'9", is a perfectly fine song with alright production, nice vocals from Hubbard, and solid lyrics. Dancin' in the Country is a solid opening track with catchy production, charismatic vocals from Hubbard, and awesome lyrics. Everybody Needs a Bar is a decent slice of country fun with cool production, fun vocals, and great lyrics. Tough is an okay track with solid production, passable vocals, and nice lyrics with a good message. Baby Get Her Lovin' is a solid bop with catchy production, enjoyable vocals, and solid lyrics. Small Town Me is a very nice song with great production, fantastic vocals, and really nice lyrics. Me for Me is an enjoyable little ditty with smooth production, soothing vocals from Hubbard, and great lyrics. I'm the Only One is a great song with enjoyable production, great vocals, and fantastic lyrics. Paradise is a beautiful song with great production, heartfelt vocals from Hubbard, and cool lyrics. Inside and Out has catchy production, smooth vocals, and cool lyrics. Miss My Daddy is a very sweet and heartfelt song with fantastic production, amazing vocals, and great lyrics. 35s is a catchy track with solid production, awesome Hubbard vocals, and good lyrics. How Red is a catchy banger with great production, solid vocals, and cool lyrics. By the Way is a great track with phenomenal production, slick vocals, and good lyrics. And Way Home is a really good closing track with catchy production, passionate vocals from Hubbard, and really well-written lyrics to close the album out. While Tyler Hubbard's self-titled album is a very simple project, what it lacks in complexity, it makes up for with charm. There's just such a warm, content vibe to Tyler Hubbard ST that really sets it apart from the typical FGL fare. The production is nice, Tyler sounds really good, and the lyrics are very charming and cool. If you don't like FGL or country music, you're not going to like this, but otherwise, give it a listen. It's a very solid album that works a lot better than it should. Good work, Hubbard. And while we're talking about country music,
So I've got all my bets on us. I sure think I can feel it in my blood. Gambling on this game of love. Everyone's a winner here.
it is surprising how well cheat codes and country music work together. Never Love You Again and How Do You Love are both absolute bangers that really demonstrate how well Cheat Codes is able to combine their EDM sound with a country flair. But can that promise stretch out to a full album titled One Night in Nashville? Yeah. Something's Coming is a decent opener with atmospheric production, good vocals from the members of Lady A, and decent lyrics. Bets on Us is an absolute banger with incredible production, great vocals from Cheat Codes frontman Trevor Dahl and country legend Dolly Parton, and cliche but charming lyrics. I Remember is a decent song with catchy and soothing production, serviceable vocals from Russell Dickerson, and decent lyrics. Never Love You Again is an incredible song with fantastic vocals, nice lyrics, and absolutely phenomenal and catchy production. How Do You Love is a solid country tune with nice production, good vocals from Lee Brice and Lindsay L, good lyrics, an okay drop, and a phenomenal build-up. What's It Gonna Take is pretty much just carried by its production, as Mitchell Tenpenny is very bland and the lyrics are incredibly basic. One Night Left has solid production, good vocals from Trevor and Mackenzie Porter, fine lyrics, and a great drop. Already Hungover is a solid vibe, with effective production, good vocals from Maddie and Tay, passionate lyrics, and an immersive atmosphere. Sippin' is a decent vibe, with solid production, nice vocals from Trevor, and good lyrics. You Ain't Been in Love is a solid tune, with catchy production, great vocals from Nate Smith, and really good lyrics. When You Know is a nice vibe, with relaxing production, great vocals from Matt Stell, and solid lyrics. And the Dixie remix, if I remember, is an odd note to end on, but is still an effective closer, with a solid verse from Dixie. One Night in Nashville is a really enjoyable album. The production is fantastic, the vocals are solid, though why Russell Dickerson and Mitchell Tenpenny are on this album, I have no idea. And the lyrics are effective. I understand the concept of an EDM country record scaring some people away, but I genuinely think you should give this album a chance, as Cheat Codes really have a knack for this kind of country EDM. I don't know what's next for Cheat Codes, but between this and the Hellraiser trilogy, these guys have a lot of potential. Great work, CC.
And I'm not dumb, I know you're suspicious that you might not get the old me back. I don't give a damn if I'm bleeding out, that's fine.
Quinn XCII is so underrated. I found out about him from his collab with Mark E. Bassey, Coffee, and have been a fan ever since. He's so likably laid back, enjoyably quirky, and has made so many awesome songs, not to mention a great guest verse on Love Me Less by Max. As such, I was excited to see Quinn's new album, The People's Champ. And it's pretty solid. Bartender is a really groovy and fun opening track with soothing production, chill vocals from Quinn, and great lyrics. Too Late is a great track with fantastic production, cool vocals from Quinn, solid lyrics, and of course, an amazing performance from Jack Met. Common is an enjoyably groovy track with fun production, awesome Quinn vocals, a solid verse from Big Sean, and cool lyrics. FOMO is a decent vibe with soothing and catchy production, fun vocals from Quinn, and enjoyable lyrics. The lead single, Backpack, is a really good song with great production, chill vocals from Quinn, and great lyrics. The Lows is such a bop with great production, cool vocals from Quinn, and awesome lyrics. Let Me Down is a decent bop with soothing production, solid vocals from Quinn and Chelsea Cutler, and good lyrics. Being Me has solid production, cool vocals, and good lyrics. Good Either Way has snazzy production, cool vocals from Quinn, solid vocals from Adrian Coda, and decent lyrics. And All That You Need is a solid closing track with beautiful production, lovely vocals, and great lyrics to close the album out. While not as good as A Letter to My Younger Self and Change of Scenery 2, The People's Champ is still a really solid, enjoyable indie pop LP. The production is great, Quinn is enjoyably chill, the features are solid, especially Jack Met, and the lyrics are enjoyably unique and relatable. If you enjoy indie pop and fun vibes, give The People's Champ a listen. Great work, Quinn. Keep being great.
I sleep next to an angel, but my demons keep me up at night. If I'm going down, you know I'm going with the fight. So buy me flowers and make me such a pretty grave.
I found out about MOD SUN from his role as Dylan in MGK's stoner comedy Good Morning, which I reviewed on my other channel a while back, and from his appearance in the music video for Good Day by Chris Webby and Jit on the track. And from what I've heard, I really like this guy's stuff. Karma and Flames have a really potent and enjoyable charm. 1970 and Howling at the Moon are straight bangers. Perfectly Imperfect is an enjoyably awesome tune about being yourself, and his guest verse on Steve Aoki's Movie Star made an already good song even better. So I was psyched to see what Mod could give on his new album, God Save the Teen. And like The People's Champ, it's pretty solid. Eyelids is a solid opening track with energetic production, fun vocals from MOD SUN, and great lyrics. Avril's song is a really nice tribute track to Avril Lavigne, who's MOD SUN's fiancé, with lovely production, good vocals from MOD, and incredibly sweet lyrics. SOS is a great song with vibey production, good vocals from MOD SUN, a solid verse from Royal and the Serpent, who's slowly growing on me as an artist, and solid lyrics. Shelter is a really cool song that kind of feels like a track from Teenage Blob, with great production, fantastic vocals from MOD SUN and Avril Lavigne, and great lyrics. Revenge is a solid track with great production, infectious vocals, and enjoyable lyrics. Wolves is a really nice track with great production, enjoyable vocals, and cool lyrics. Iris is a nice track with soothing production, fantastic vocals, and great lyrics. Single Mothers is a great track with lovely production, soothing vocals, and great lyrics. And Delusional Confidence is a perfect closer with awesome production, fantastic vocals, and great lyrics to close the album with. God Save the Teen is a pretty solid album. The production is great, MOD SUN sounds fantastic, Avril and Royal are both great, and the lyrics are really personal and unique. The only problem is that I do wish that Perfectly Imperfect was on the album, but I do respect Mod's decision to not give the album any singles. MOD SUN is a really cool and underrated artist, and while God Save the Teen isn't an amazing presentation of his skills, it's still a solid album that's a pretty good listen. Great job, MOD SUN, keep being you.
Every second a collective heart breaks. All together every single head shakes. Shut your eyes but it won't go away. Turn out the days.
Paramore is absolutely fantastic. While I haven't heard everything they've made, the stuff I've heard from them is great. Like the infectious and awesome Ain't It Fun, the intense and head-banging Misery Business, and the absolute masterpiece that is Hard Times. Plus, their frontwoman Hayley Williams did a great job on Airplanes by B.O.B. As such, I was pumped for their new album, This Is Why. After listening to it, This Is Why is pretty solid. The title track is a pretty solid opener with atmospheric production, cool vocals from Williams, and solid lyrics. C'est Comme Ça is a very odd song, but one that grew on me a fair bit with decent production, cool vocals, and memorable lyrics. The News is my favorite track with its fantastic, hard-hitting production, infectious vocals from Hayley Williams, and great lyrics. Big Man Little Dignity is a decent vibe with soothing production, cool vocals from Williams, and solid lyrics. Figure 8 is an awesome track with really unique and fun production, passionate vocals from Williams, and great lyrics. Running Out of Time is an infectious toe tapper with great production, fun vocals, and fantastic lyrics. You First is an energetic tune with fun production, awesome vocals, and enjoyable lyrics. And Thick Skull is a really solid closing track with production that's both soothing and infectious, phenomenal vocals from Williams, and solid lyrics to close the album out. This Is Why is a pretty solid and entertaining album. The production is infectious yet calming. Williams sounds fantastic, and the lyrics are really cool. Again, I don't have a lot of experience with Paramore, so I don't really know how this compares to their previously released stuff. But overall, This Is Why is a really awesome series of bops that I definitely recommend checking out if you enjoy energetic punk songs. Fantastic work, Paramore. Glad to see you back. And now for one more country album.
Beer on down, smoke rings fade. 737s, they fly away, but love don't walk that easy.
Before 2023, the only Chase Rice songs I heard were Drinking Beer, Talking God, Amen, which is a guilty pleasure, and Eyes on You, which is god-awful. But when I saw that Chase was releasing a new album titled I Hate Cowboys and All Dogs Go to Hell, which is an early contender for Best Album Title of 2023, I was curious about how it would turn out. And like Let's Start Here, I was blown away by how great I Hate Cowboys and All Dogs Go to Hell was. Walk That Easy is a beautiful opening track with heartfelt vocals, lovely lyrics, and absolutely gorgeous production. Bench Seat is a really solid song with nice production, fantastic vocals from Rice, and solid lyrics, although the music video has way too much diegetic audio. Way Down Yonder is a nice track with solid production, cool vocals, and great lyrics. Goodnight Nancy is a solid song with nice production, great vocals from Rice and Boy Named Banjo, and solid lyrics. Key West in Colorado is a decent vibe with nice production, charismatic vocals, and solid lyrics. All Dogs Go to Hell is a solid track with cool production, soothing vocals, and good lyrics. Life Part of Livin' has fantastic production, great vocals, and solid lyrics. Oklahoma is a decent bop with strong production, good vocals from Rice and Reed Southall, and decent lyrics. Bad Day to Be a Cold Beer is a decent toe tapper with catchy production, infectious rice vocals, and great lyrics. And I Hate Cowboys is a great closer with incredibly atmospheric production, passionate vocals from Chase Rice, and interesting lyrics to close the album out. I Hate Cowboys and All Dogs Go to Hell is a fantastic album. I was expecting this to either be awful or just okay at best, but it ended up being a genuinely charming and heartfelt experience that takes the innocent, homespun charm of DBTGA and amplifies it while removing some of the song's more goofy elements. The production is really lovely. Chase sounds great, the features are good, and the lyrics have a really nice charm to them. If you're a fan of country music, this is definitely an album you should check out. Even if you dislike Chase Rice, this album might change your mind. Overall, fantastic country album that gave me some new respect for Chase Rice. Great job, dude. American Authors is an insanely underrated band. They have so many great songs like Brick by Brick, Believer, and the absolute masterpiece that is Best Day of My Life. And now we have their fourth studio album, Best Night of My Life. It's pretty enjoyable. The title track is an absolute banger that makes a fantastic introduction with infectious production, awesome vocals from frontman Zach Barnett, and fun lyrics. Blind for Love is a great track with toe-tapping production, enthusiastic vocals, and awesome lyrics. We Happy is a solid tune with cool twangy production, awesome vocals, nice lyrics, and a surprisingly good interpolation of Don't Worry Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. Same Bed is a solid tune with catchy production, great vocals, and solid lyrics. Live On has very lovely production, soft vocals, and really well-written lyrics. One Step Back is a solid ditty with great production, awesome vocals, and cool lyrics. All Roads to You is a bop with atmospheric production, cool vocals, and well-written lyrics. And Moving On is a nice closer with catchy production, good vocals from Barnett, and solid lyrics to close the album out with. Like The People's Champ, Best Night of My Life is a really fun indie pop album that doesn't reinvent the wheel, but is a great experience nonetheless. The production is fun, Zach Barnett sounds great, and the lyrics are cozy and nice. If you like fun and boppy indie pop, Best Night of My Life is a great album to listen to. Not bad, American Authors. Not bad at all.
Toke this joint, how I'm blowing this steam. Back to my ways like 2019. 24 hours since my ex did that. I got a new man on me, it's about to get sweaty.
Unlike some of the other artists I'm talking about in this video, I have very little experience with RAYE. The only real bit of experience I have with RAYE is her collab with Joel Corey and David Guetta, Bed, which is a pretty decent EDM tune. But after I found out she was releasing a debut album titled My 21st Century Blues, I thought it might be cool to check it out. And wow, this is a really good debut album. Introduction is a really cool interlude that does a great job opening the album and setting the atmosphere. Escapism is a fantastic track with really atmospheric production, smooth vocals from RAYE and 070 Shake, and interesting lyrics. Oscar-winning Tears is a beautiful song with a great intro, beautiful production, really cool lyrics, and RAYE singing her freaking heart out. Black Mascara is a cool bop with relaxing production, cool vocals from RAYE, and awesome lyrics. Hard Out Here is an incredible track with fantastic production, great vocals, and cool lyrics. Ice Cream Man is a cool track with chill production, no pun intended on both of those, nice vocals from RAYE, and very detailed lyrics. Mary Jane has very atmospheric production, elegant vocals from RAYE, and solid lyrics. Flip a Switch has groovy production, fantastic vocals, and awesome lyrics. The Thrill Is Gone friggin' slaps with its infectious production, jazzy vocals from RAYE, and awesome lyrics. Environmental Anxiety has really cool production, awesome vocals, and great lyrics. Body Dysmorphia has great production, cool vocals from RAYE, and solid lyrics. And Finn is a fantastic closing interlude that serves as a great thank you to those who listen to the album, similar to Joy by Ben Rector. My 21st Century Blues is a fantastic album. The production is unique, RAYE sounds fantastic, 070 Shake is fine on Escapism, and the lyrics are really personal and interesting. You can tell that RAYE was really passionate about making this album. As similar to Gloria, there's just a hugely personal vibe going on throughout this album, and every element is absolutely top-notch. My 21st Century Blues is a great album that I highly recommend, and I look forward to whatever RAYE makes next. Good job.
I'll let you play the so I can sleep at night. I need to kill these feelings.
Rebecca Black is an artist who needs no introduction. Just about everyone knows her incredibly infamous song Friday, which rivals Baby by Justin Bieber and Ludacris, and Fancy Like by Walker Hayes for the title of most overhated song of all time. And after that whole thing, Rebecca has had an interesting path. She made a cameo in the music video for Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. She reinvented her image. She made an awesome remix of Friday with Dorian Gray, Big Frida, and 303. She had a great guest verse on Yoga by Baby No Money. She dropped a solid EP in 2021 titled Rebecca Black Was Here. And now we have Rebecca Black's debut album, Let Her Burn. And it's pretty enjoyable. Erase You is a really solid opener with atmospheric and infectious production, great vocals from Black, and fantastic lyrics. Crumbs is a really cool track with great production, fantastic vocals, and cool lyrics. Destroy Me is a decent track reminiscent of Pink Pantheress with catchy production, great vocals, and interesting lyrics. Sick to My Stomach has incredible production, beautiful vocals from Black, and awesome lyrics. Misery Loves Company has a real groovy beat, slick vocals from Black, and great lyrics. Look at You is a beautiful track with incredible production, fantastic vocals from Black, and insanely good lyrics. Doe-Eyed has a really cool pink plunky beat, great vocals from Black, and fantastic lyrics. And Performer is a solid closer with atmospheric production, fantastic vocals from Black, and really good lyrics to close out the album. While far from the best hyperpop album I've ever heard, Let Her Burn is a really solid LP that shows Black's potential as an artist. The production is decent, Black sounds awesome, and the lyrics are really well written. I can definitely see someone not vibing with this album, but as it's far from the most revolutionary album ever made, but for a debut, Let Her Burn is a decent release that shows Rebecca Black's potential as a hyperpop artist. Not bad, Black. Can't wait to see what you do in the future. Before we leave, here are some more 2023 albums you should check out.
I need to catch you.
You know about making it up regardless. Taking every hit and continue through all the hardship. Trying to find the love in the mirror when you've been heartless. Writing every song, trying to get me out the darkness. Fire when I start shit, bitch, it's an arson. Anyone would drive like me, getting car sick.
Who says I can't be what I want? Who says I can't do what I want? It's my time, I'm about to go up.
Wanna be an all-star, run 500 yards, rockstar life, buying luxury cars. I want a Bentley, want a nice Porsche. I want a whip with butterfly doors.
If these or any albums in this video piqued your interest, give them a listen. And that's it. Comment below your thoughts on these albums and any album you heard this year, and tune in for more content coming soon. Till next time, this is Jeremy ending our broadcast day. Bye-bye.